I remember topping one of the intersection actually before the wreck, and I could see the glow from the fire. And I was like, there's no way that the cars are still on fire. I mean, it's been 10, 15 minutes from the time I got the phone call. Both cars are still on fire. I remember spending out the time working the crash, trying to identify who we could, trying to figure out what happened. I remember leaving there and look at the first address on a driver's license that I knew of, and I knew the neighborhood. I had a friend at the time who lived in the neighborhood. So I was like, I know where that neighborhood's at. I didn't know where the other address was, so I always go to the place I know first.
I actually was right in the chair in my seat here, watching whatever comes on late night. I mean, it was, nothing worth watching, but I got up early. It was about 2:30 I got up and couldn't get back to sleep, was restless, so I came out here. And so I was sitting here at about 5:30 range, whatever. And I've said it before, and other times people ask me, there was a knock at the doorbell. I don't remember exactly, but I knew someone was outside. And when I went to the door in the background there, I looked out, and I saw 5 men standing outside. And my heart sunk a little.
That night, my sheriff went with me. He didn't go on all of them, but he went with us that night. I remember walking in the front door. We come in, there was 5 of us. The night shift supervisor, our captain, the sheriff, I don't remember who all was there. And we start talking, and Mr. Hawkins was gonna go get his wife. Said, let me go wake my wife up and let her get dressed. To this day, I still don't know how long it was. I swear it probably was only 30 seconds, but it felt like an hour just standing there knowing what I'm about to do.
When I came out of the bedroom, 5 officers were standing in our living room to tell us what had happened. Probably the most comforting thing they tried to get across to us was that he did not suffer. He probably didn't even see her, and it all happened so fast for him.
He proceeded to tell us there was an accident and that Anthony had died. And I guess there was some comfort in that he died instantly.
It was comforting to a point, and it's become more comforting as time goes by. That, and I guess it's a mama thing, the fact that he didn't suffer helps me tremendously. The officers that were here were amazing. They were very compassionate. They talked a little bit and kind of let us absorb what they were saying, and then they talk a little bit more. The one officer we knew, because his niece and our daughter are friends, and then he did ask, he said, is she home? And I said, yeah, she's upstairs. So I went upstairs and woke her up. She and our son and some friends had been out to dinner earlier that evening, so she really had just seen him not too long ago. She was the last one to see him before the crash. And it was very hard to tell our daughter. They were only 2 years apart, so they're very close. Had a lot of the same friends, a lot of the same interests, and it was very hard to tell her that now her best friend is gone.
The thing that sticks out more than anything else in that entire night was when Miss Hawkins went upstairs and told her daughter. I'm sorry. That scream. I can't forget that scream. Like, to the point I had to talk to a counselor about it. I couldn't sleep. That scream was rough. Then we get done with that, we leave here. I've got a second death notification to go do.
This film is part of a series of productions produced by MAD, specifically for law enforcement. For more information about MAD's partnership and support of law enforcement, please visit www.mad.org.